Happening here, yes, in fact. The Tony Award-winning Best Musical about the Four Seasons is hitting the stage at the Providence Performing Arts Center this week. And joining me now are the actors who play the Four Seasons. We have Joseph, Matt, Ryan, and...
Steve.
Steve.
Yes.
Well, we missed Steve.
Joseph,
That's who we missed. Joseph,
Ryan,
Steve,
Matt.
Ryan, and Matt. That's how we missed
Elizabeth.
it. Yes, and you're Joseph.
I am.
And you actually play Frankie Valli, right?
I do.
Tell me a little bit about that. Is this exciting to play Frankie Valli, or is there a lot of pressure?
Nah, it's real boring. No, yeah, this is really exciting, actually. I think for all of us, all the parts that we all play the original members of the Four Seasons, and it's exciting every night, every city.
You know, Steve, I think by now most people have heard about, Jersey Boys, but they don't really know the story. What is the story?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm kidding. You have to come to the show. You have to come and see it. We tell the story of the original Four Seasons on stage.
And I have to imagine that everyone who comes to this show is like singing along with you guys and is reminiscing about their stories. Do you ever have people come up to you and say, "Oh, I met Frankie Valli this time," or "I met someone from the Four Seasons another time"?
I'd say at least once a week.
Yeah.
I mean, at least, and we don't talk to that many people. It's just whoever we see and stuff. But at least once a week, somebody says, "Oh my God, I saw the show," and
they loved
exactly.
In that voice?
Yeah.
In that voice.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about why it is such an enjoyable show.
Well, it's just a great night of theater. It's funny, it's touching, there's a great music, it's a great story. It's about four guys and their friendships and their lives, and there's a lot of truth to the story and a lot of great music.
And I have to say, there are a lot of Four Seasons fans here in Rhode Island. Do you think it'll be a great place, a receptive place to do the show?
Oh, sure, yeah. We did it in Boston for 12 weeks, I think, and I think we broke the box office record out there. So we're thrilled to be here, back up here again, in this area.
Now, Joseph, is it that you guys are trying to sound just like the Four Seasons? I mean, when people go, are they going to hear it like they would if they put a record on? Or
Yeah, I think it's pretty close to if you put a record on, and we sound a lot more like the Four Seasons than the Beach Boys. We're trying to sound like the guys that we're portraying, and we work really hard. I know I can speak for all of us. We work really hard to sound just like they did, or as close to them as possible.
And do people sing along? Can you see out in the audience people
and they don't
along?
always get the words right, which sometimes is confusing.
Really?
But because you can hear it, and you're like, oh, should I be singing with them? No, pay attention to what you're doing, Joe.
Yes.
But yeah, they do like to sing. They like to dance. They like to scream, and we like it all.
If you're gonna clap on the 2 and the 4, not the 1 and the 3. It's very confusing.
That doesn't even make sense, Steve. That doesn't even make sense.
Now,
You'll be able to tell.
I have to ask, and I would suspect that a few maybe ladies in the audience would fall in love because they see you as the Four Seasons. They see you as the people that they grew up listening
They
to and
do.
watching and that sort of thing.
They do.
Any crazy?
We would call them cougars.
Okay. And Joe, tell me about your recent encounters with any cougars.
Oh, well, we'll have to see what Rhode Island brings. But we look forward to it. We do.
Now, tell me a little bit about how did you guys get involved? I'm always curious when people come to Providence from other areas. How did you get started in the business?
There's no escaping it for me. Born and raised in it, among it. My parents are both teachers in the arts, and so.
And what about for you?
I just started doing it in college, and musical theater was sort of the magical mixture of acting and music, which were always my two passions.
And it just makes sense. And I have to tell you, there's something about musical theater that really allows you to get swept away, unlike anything else. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Elizabeth.
And if you're interested in getting these great tickets, for more information on that for the Jersey Boys, all you have to do is head over to foxprovidence.com. Court, over to you.